Which job is definitely overpaid. I'm not sure what the position is, but I have a buddy that worked at Dell and his job was to sit at a computer and press a button to accept and send forward IT service tickets. $100,000 salary, and he said he spent his day playing games on his phone or watching YouTube/Netflix. Probably mine. I work nights as a line service tech for a private jet charter company. If we have no flights coming in or going out during my 10-hour shift, I do next to nothing. I'll spend 30 minutes doing fuel QA as well as any odd jobs I can find, but that's it. Instead, I tend to sleep for 5 to 6 hours, and management both knows this and does not object so long as we take care of any flights we may have. I get paid $22 per hour for this, work 8 days on, 6 off, and have the option to deadhead on a private jet if I want for free. I'm also being trained as a mechanic for free. Influencer/content creators. What is something society considers to be bad but really isn't? Doing nothing with my free time. I work and have chores. When I don't have those things, I don't feel like hiking or scuba diving or anything. I want to do nothing. Leave me alone. Once I had the wife and kids, my self-consciousness about going to restaurants and movie theaters alone disappeared. It's rare that I have an opportunity to fly solo, and when I do, I feel compelled to advertise it. How many in your party, sir? Just me. I'm all by myself. After I eat this meal, I'm going home to play video games. Alone. That's right, it's really quiet in my house, me being alone and all. Not working 24/7 or participating in the hustle culture. This is probably the biggest scam ever. I work 6 hours a day and I'm successful. I work for myself too. The only thing that matters is what you do with the time you're working. I remember there was a post somewhere about hustle culture and the guy posted something along the lines of, "Getting up early is the biggest bullshit ever invented by the hustle community. The only thing that matters is what you do with the time that you're awake." What terms or slang people say make you cringe? Ooh or slay, cringe. I'm not a fan of cringe myself, but I had an old coworker I was friends with who absolutely despised the whole woo/oh crap, so I'd use it to bug him. Use the voice and all. Hated myself a little more each time, but I got a good chuckle out of it. Lamau. When people use cringe incorrectly, and when they say based.
What is the most useless fact you've learned in your life but can't forget? 36 Hz is the resonant frequency of the clitoris. Mussels have beards, whereas clams are beardless. The chainsaw was invented to help with childbirth. If you touch an AM radio tower, you'll be unalived instantly and hear what it's transmitting in your head as you go. Somewhere there's a video of a Russian guy touching an AM tower with a leaf, and you can hear the music it's transmitting while the leaf burns. What screams "this person peaked in high school" to you? Hey girl, hey. Do you wanna be your own boss babe while working from home, and it's just a pyramid scheme? I had a conversation in a bar with a drinking buddy years ago. The guy kept going on about the one that got away. How perfect she was and their chemistry together, how natural it was, how he hasn't felt that way about any girl since, yada yada. He was feeling pretty sorry for himself and uninterested in meeting anyone else because they could never compare. When I asked how long ago it was that she moved away, he said 8th grade. LMFAO. My ex-stepmother constantly bragged about being a cheerleader in high school and winning a beauty walk, in a town of like 500 people. She was still bragging about these the last time I saw her. She was in her mid-40s. I know a guy pushing 40 that still wears his varsity Letterman jacket. People of Reddit, what was your "I'm dating a effing idiot" moment? My ex didn't think it rained over the ocean because there was enough water there already. She was shocked it rained when we were on a cruise. How alcohol content percentage works. We argued for months that 10% as alcohol content remains the same even if you have the bottle. She said nope, if you have the bottle then the alcohol content would be 5%. Engineer graduate that too. She works for a software firm. For 12 years. Sigh. He kept applying for jobs and getting denied instantly. At the time, I didn't understand and was upset for him. Come to find out, This 26-year-old was applying for jobs driving armored trucks for banks, with a record for stealing money from cash registers. I didn't know at the time that he had ever been arrested, but this man literally had robbery and theft on his record, and couldn't understand why an armored truck company wouldn't hire him. It was when vampire-related shows and movies were in the height of their popularity. He became obsessed with vampires. When we would go outside, he started to act like the sun was hurting him, and he would shield his face with his hands while groaning in pain. Think of Jim from The Office with his vampire prank, only he was more dramatic and serious.